Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. Right, I'm going to be making some Christmas coasters because it would be rude not to, seeing as it's Christmas. Right, I'm going to be using these moulds. These are my favourite ones. I got these from Amazon. And I'm going to be using some stickers from the range, some gnome stickers, or gonks as some people like to call them. And I'm going to be using, I've dug out a few glitters. Right, this is, I got this from B&M, I think. Nice green one, just a fine normal glitter. There's a red as well. I've got a few chunky ones, like foily type glitters. And I've got some hexagons. These are the green ones. I do have some red ones as well. That's the same one but slightly different green. Yeah, and I'm going to incorporate all them. So I'm just going to go and mix up my resin. I will be using J Diction's 4-hour demold resin today. So I'll just get it mixed up and I'll be right back with you. So what I've done is I've mixed 3 glitters in this. I've separated them half and half. I've mixed 3 glitters, a chunky, a fine green and hexagons. And I was just saying, I'm hoping, because we're working from the bottom to the top of the coaster, I'm hoping the hexagons don't sink to the bottom. So I might actually put a few more in. In fact, yeah, I was going to tip it all in then, but I thought better of it. Right, now we'll start on the red. Don't know what went on there. The phone just died on me. Very strange. Right, we'll get this chunky in. Plenty. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I do love red. It's the one colour I can't wear with being a redhead. But, yeah, how pretty. I'm going to stick all of them in. And we'll give it a pour, shall we? Let's do the red first. I'll just push that to one side and we'll start on the green. A bit more of the green, I think, than the red. I might not stick it all in. I'll find another project for that. Yeah. Right. Now I can't remember if I told you before the phone went off, it's on a heat mat and it's on my levelling table as well. So I'm just going to hit this with the heat gun and I'll be back with you once it's cured. Right, they're not fully cured yet, they're still a bit soft, but as you can see I can touch them. So let's get our little gnomes, our beautiful little gnomes. And I think I'll put that one on there. Let's move this out of the way. They're still on a heat mat, by the way, and I'm going to get this as central as possible, the gnome as central as possible, not the present. Stick that in. Right, I just need a micro brush, and with the good end I'm going to make sure all these edges are stuck down, because I don't want to be seeing that clear plastic. We'll see if we can. There we go. Just burnish them all down. And then we're going to pour the resin on the top, just clear resin. There's enough going on in this. We don't need any more glitter or anything. There we go, that's that one done. I'll take this one. They're so cute, these gnomes, gonks, whatever you like to call them. Christmas gnome to me. They're very, very cute. I've been to Home Bargains this week with my mum. She wanted to get some biscuits, you know, tins of biscuits for Christmas. You know, like old people do. She's gonna kill me for that. She watches the videos too. Yeah, and they had massive, and I mean massive gnomes. They must have been about 4 foot high. And I was tempted, but if I'd have brought them home, my other half would have freaked out, I think. Right, we're going to pour the resin. Hopefully, I've made exactly the same up, but hopefully there will be enough to dome them. If not, no problem, we can do a top coat. Let's give it a pour. It's very, very thick, this 4-hour demould. I think we're going to see that the plastic round it. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I keep saying these things, really. I need to wait and see. That's my problem. Too eager. But it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're too cute. I don't think there's going to be enough to dome it. Bit more in this one. Oh, done that one. Lovely. See if we can get a bit more in this. Oh, I wish this leveling table was level. The spirit level, the bubbles in the middle. You know, I do know how to use a spirit level, but I think perhaps I've warped it with having the heat mat on all these years. Right, now I'm not going to spray them with alcohol because it will break the surface tension, and off it goes, a runner down my table, down my desk. So I'm going to use my heat gun on this and babysit it for a while. And when they're cured, I'll be right back with you. See you in a bit. Right, let's get these out. Over poured over there. No problem. And round here. It's not a problem, she says. Bit of trimming up to do. Oops. Oh, look at the back. That's sparkly, isn't it? Got one bubble there. Isn't he lovely? Yeah, just got to trim that up. I'll use my deburring tool while it's pretty hard. Let's get this one out. Look at that lovely red. No overpour on that. Yeah, see, they sunk, didn't they? What a shame. I like that. We've got a bit up here. What do you think? Yeah, they're very nice. I'm very pleased with them. I've made these obviously quite a few times, but I always make them with a white background. And they're lovely, they are lovely. But sometimes you just need ooh, an injection of colour, don't you? Yeah, they're lovely, very nice. I'm going to use my deburring tool round there, get all that off, and I'm going to stick something on the bottom that's far too beautiful to put foam on, which is what I normally do. So I might just put some little rubber feet on there. Anyway, I will show you in the photos. I hope you like them. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.